And welcome back again, Crypto Hulk Show. Starting a little early today. How much early? Let's see. 14 minutes. So, just wanted to kind of get the show going right here in California. It's about 5:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's Wednesday. And we've got a whopping 11 people here right now. Whoa, hang on. Don't everybody show up at once, all right? Okay. Jersey Kathy is the first person. Then Stephen Morris, Crypto Greek, XR Poseidon. Okay. The Tranquil Soul. See it 10 hours later. Okay, I'm going to copy. So somebody doesn't get notifications. And then finally, when my show does show up, it's like 10 hours later. Okay, just taking pictures of that. 1970 Legend showed up. XRP Shaman. Nice start post. Howdy, y'all. Looking forward to the show. Danny Boy, MC Prosperity, Crypto She-Hulk, Toter Gramada. Toter says, good evening, guys. Just wanted to say how happy I am to be part of this small but unique group of people. Let's hold the line and see this thing through. It's 2 a.m. in the morning in the United Kingdom. He's got to go to sleep. Heard that. Thank you very much, Mr. Toter Gramada. Then you got High Steppin is here. Thank you for that donation. Appreciate that. Yeah, Quarter Spoon just showed up. Disabled XRP. You got Arthur L. Somebody from Memphis showed up. All right, let's get to work. Let's start with this article from a couple days ago. Gary Gensler. Okay, first off, if you're having issues, let me post this first. Okay, if you're having issues with your phone or the computer, it's weird because it's all tied to your phone. You get the YT app, delete it, and then reload it again. As you delete it, it's going to ask you keep subscription. Just put yes, and then reload it. That usually takes care of half the problems. If you don't, if you keep still having problems with that, because the phone is tied to the computer, somehow if you just do that, half the problems go away. Now, if they don't, that's where I need to be aware of it. But what YT will do frequently is undo the notification. So you got to look in the notification section and make sure you're subscribed to all my notifications, because you'll have a habit of YT getting in there and deleting stuff. And then let me know in the comments exactly stuff that happens now. I have different social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, of course. And that's where I post. So if you want to know if a show's coming up or whatever, if you're a subscription, or if you have a subscription to my other social media, you'll know I post all three. But when I do a show, it'll be Instagram, Facebook, and then Twitter. And if you're on any of those of mine, you'll be notified because I send them out before every show. And that's the show. So let's look at this article, see what Gary Gensler's doing illegally. This 10-year-old crypto firm got hit with a $275,000 unregistered security fine by the SEC. This happened back in 2021. The Security Exchange Commission fined Shapeshift for $275,000 for unregistered securities dealing. This is illegal. This is what I'm talking about on my show. Gary does not have permission to do this. It's illegal. It's a violation of your civil rights. Okay. Shapeshift stopped U.S. exchange operations in 2021 after the SEC's initial allegations. This is how it always goes down with the SEC. Cases don't even make it to court because if they do, the SEC loses. Okay, these are not. They also lose, but if they ever win, it's because the person getting sued or the business getting sued doesn't say something like this. Where in the United States Code do we have crypto regulations that Gary Gensler gets to regulate? When, Your Honor, please explain to the court which congressional bill that was passed gave us crypto clarity. That's where we go to. That's where you have to go on this case. You don't argue that it's not a security. You just say, where do you get the law of it that it is? Where's the definitions of what's a security, what crypto security? What are these cryptos? See, we don't have any of that. So, the SEC intensified its crypto oversight and actions targeting firms like Coinbase and Kraken. The SEC doesn't have authority to do any of this. The U.S. Securities and Exchange targeted Shapeshift. There was, specifically following the industry-wide collapse in 2022. That's what Gary Gensler did illegally, is collapse the cryptocurrency space in the United States of America. How the Shapeshift crypto exchange became the latest target of the SEC. Now, so Shapeshift went ahead and agreed, and they decided to pay a fine. This is totally ridiculous when I read this shit off to you. Additionally, they committed to avoiding any future breaches of the Securities Exchange Act. This is ridiculous. I'm going to show you in a minute how stupid this is. Shapeshift was accused of offering at least 79 cryptocurrencies, okay? Some of these assets were identified as investment contracts. Listen to this. Here we go. Although the SEC did not specify which were deemed securities. Oh my God. If this was alcohol, I'd need a drink, but it's water, but I'm going to take one anyway. I got to read that again. I want you to try to comprehend how absurd this is in America, okay? This is like, I've never heard shit like this in my life. You have a crypto exchange. You have a United States government, or what's left of it. You have a, I'll use the term man because he is not a man, but you have this person called Gary Gensler who identifies, he busts a crypto exchange, tells them that they're selling investment contracts, but he will not tell them which ones they are. Do you get this? This is completely absurd. and then Shapeshift is like, Scout's honor, we won't sell securities again. You don't even know which ones you got busted for. It's kind of like when you take a test at school. How would you like this? How would you like this? You go to school or your job. Let's say you got rent to pay. Like we all have either house payment, rent, or whatever, car payment. You got kids. Your boss says, I'm going to give you a test. And you're going to have to pass the test or we're going to fine you $275,000. Now, here's the thing. On this test, we're not going to tell you which are your wrong answers. And you're like, wait a minute. This don't sound right. You see how, like, absurd this is? The SEC did not specify which were deemed securities. How the hell? Additionally, they committed to avoid future breaches of the Securities Exchange Act. How are you going to commit yourself, Shapeshift, to avoiding security breaches when you don't even know what you did wrong? Like, does anybody, like, you guys got to see what I'm talking about. Let me read some comments here because this is unreal. Like, I'm laughing because this is like not possible, but it's real. I'm almost like, is this serious? This can't be right. I've worked law enforcement. Okay, I turn on the red light, radio it in. Yeah, 1X3, 29 DL. I got this car pulled over. I'm gonna run their license and find a little history on them. And they're like, "Officer, why'd you pull me over?" "Oh, I can't tell you." "Okay, here's your ticket. Pay the fine." "What is it for?" "Can't tell you." like, like this is real. This is really happening in the United States, the SEC. Everybody, this is a civil rights violation. If you ain't first, you're last. Why is Michael Gilbert? What the hell are you talking about? According to the Howey test, it's perfectly clear, meow. Oh my God. Let me read off. Wait a second. You got, I'm looking through the comments. Underpass 61 is here. Just thought I'd put that out there. Thomas, thank you very much for that donation. Live with the Hulk. Again, fuck YT and Jerry Gensler, go Sappers. It's their trophy for last. So that's just what I wanted to bring up is this whole fake lawsuit that Gary Gensler brings fake lawsuits against people. I mean, this is unreal. Your boss pulls you in, gives you a test. You flunk the test. He's not going to tell you where you were wrong. And then said, you're fired. Right? I mean, what? What? Now, let's talk about 18 United States Code. I've been bringing it up lately. I'm going to bring it up again because no other channel's doing this. So I thought I'd do it myself. Gary is an alien. Prove me wrong. Yeah, it's just kind of like that. Gary, you're an alien. Okay? Now, you got to prove to us that you're not. And he's like, well, prove to me that I am. No. I run the tests around here just like you. All right, what is the United States Code? Okay, what 18 United States Code? Okay, first off, let's back it up. What is U.S. Code? I used to work for the Department of Justice. I'm not going to tell you which branch. Well, that looks like a good pizza. The round table pizza showing like some pineapple and wonder if that's the Maui Zowie or something. I don't know. I'm trying not to get distracted, but I'm looking at a beautiful pizza right there. Oh man. That's a pizza. Okay. When I worked law enforcement in California, we had something called the penal code. And that was usually for criminal matters. Then you had the vehicle code. That was if you committed driving infractions or even crimes. You had the health and safety code, business and professions code, stuff like that. health and safety code. Let's say you have a restaurant and sparks are flying out of the light sockets. I mean, that's kind of a health hazard. Or maybe there's anyhow. So what these different codes are, it's kind of like the U.S. code. So when I worked California law enforcement, I could be driving down the street and then I could see a business where sparks are flying out of the electrical box, I could pull up that business and be like, hey, that's a violation of the health and safety code. Then it'd be like the construction code or something. I'm not familiar with construction code, but I would call my supervisor. Okay, the point I'm making is this. There's always a code. I can't do shit in law enforcement unless I have a code that gives me permission. Gary Gensler can't do shit unless there's a code that gives him permission. Are you seeing my parallel here? Are we in a parallel universe right now? I hope to God we are. So, what the 18 US code is this. If you work for a government of any kind in the United States, so if you work at the city, county, state, federal, and you violate somebody's rights, now what right would crypto be? Well, we have something called the right for liberty and the pursuit of happiness in the United States. Okay, you're free to work and do the things you are, and as long as you're following rules and nobody can fuck with you. Well, then comes Gary Gensler, who violates your 18 United States Code Section 242. Any person, says whoever, under color of any law, statute, ordinance, regulation, or custom. That means if Congress made a law under a law or a statute, or if your city made an ordinance, oh, you can't wear a white shirt, or you can't wear a Biden sucks wee wee shirt or something, and you get busted for that, and they handcuff you, then that's a violation of 18 U.S. Code Section 242. Whoever, under the color of any law, statute, so if they make a law that deprives you rights, willfully subjects any person in the United States or a territory, a commonwealth, a possession, or a district like of Columbia, and they deprive you of any of your rights or privileges under the Constitution, and they punish you, then that's a violation. So, in the United States Code, voila, there is no crypto laws, definitions, none of this stuff, okay? When I work California, if you look up the definition of 187, murder, or whatever it might be, there's going to be degrees of murder, whether it's intentional or unintentional, and then you get into, was it vehicular, or all these different kinds of things. And then it's going to prescribe 1 to 6 months in jail, 6 to 12 months, 3 years, then the penalties, then the fines, and then probation. Okay, that's law. That's what we do not have for crypto. Gary Gensler knows this. The government people have to know this, because some dude sitting on his ass on the floor in California is telling you all this shit. And I'm not the sharpest tool in the toolbox, okay? Not the sharpest pencil in the box, all right? This is just basic fucking common sense shit that I'm telling you right now. This is how you know it's a conspiracy. Because they're trying to act all, well, we don't know what this is, and we can't make a crypto. Crypto's bad. Oh, let's shut it down. It's all bad. These people are so fucking liars, okay? They're playing a game, the whole fucking government. And then there's some people in government just so fucking stupid, they don't even know. Majority of the people know. They're just like pretending like, okay? If I'm telling you all this makes total perfect sense. Gary Gensler, people out there, if you got some money, you should violate just for fun. Just for fun. You know, and I'll give you all the airtime you want. Maybe I'll hook up a phone call or something. I'll give you my number, call me on Skype or some shit like that, and we'll put it on speaker. If you want to sue Gary Gensler, hey, you got time on my show. Oh yeah, and that's for show. Hold on. If you can find a lawyer that'll take a civil rights violation case, appear on the Crypto Hulk show, we can do a Skype call where it's just people can just hear it, no video needed, and you can explain to us how there is no crypto law, and you're suing Gary Gensler and the SEC for 18 US code section 242 because Crypto Hulk made it clear that we don't have any crypto laws, registration, definition, fee schedules, jail time schedule, nothing at all. We don't have definition on what's a crypto, what's a stablecoin, nothing. How is Gary violating people's civil rights? That's what we want to know on Crypto Hulk. Let me check the comments and I'll go to the next articulo. Jason Schotch, thank you very much for that donate. Hulk Pizza Fund, 50 bucks Canadian. That will get me a nice big fat extra large Maui Zowie. And it's probably going to run about 37 bucks. And oh man. Round table pizza. Maui Zowie pizza. Oh my God. Manuel Villar. Gary Gensler likes wieners. Big one. Oh my God. Are we back in 8th grade again? Laughing at wiener jokes. Okay, I guess that's what we do on Crypto Hulk now. Gary serves the Khazars just like Yellen and the rest of the swamp. You got to try Donair pizza. Michael Gilbert. Gary Alien Fun. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you gotta laugh because the situation is just really fucked up in America. Hoo-wee. Okay, now we're gonna unfuck ourselves with some of this news here. I want to show you what the whales are doing, all right? Pee-wee here. Just woke up from old man now. I know, I'm finding myself tired a lot. I'm seriously going to go on like HGH, like human growth hormone or something like that. I'm going to talk to one of those Florida anti-aging doctors and get me definitely doing some stem cells maybe in 3 to 6 months. HGH. I'll probably start with HGH or something. So I got to get me some kind of, yeah. I'll be pushing 54 next month and not having it. Okay, so here's your article. Institution. Okay, look, here's what we got going on. Little people right now, all the little people, they're all afraid. Oh, crypto is just too volatile and the prices are low. Well, except for the Bitcoin, but anything besides that. So people like, oh, I don't know. Nothing's happening with XRP and the price is just low and all these cryptos, it's just too low. Guess what's going on? The whales are coming in, dummies. You fucking retards. The whales are coming in at 75%. 75% of these fucking whales are going to start buying this year. As your stupid ass is like, oh, it's too volatile. Oh, the prices are too low. And XRP is just, it's manipulated. That's what it fucking sounds like when I hear these Twitter spaces or these fucking comments that people leave or whatever. I'm just like, you fucking moron. So now I got to leave an article like this. Hear this article out. Institutional crypto investment. That means these big ass fucking orca whales, okay? They're going to increase their crypto amounts this year. While you're bitching and complaining, la, 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 la. Yeah, XRP's never gone up. I'm just like, wow, you fucking cocksucker. Don't even talk to me. You have no idea what you're doing. Institutional investors plan to what? Boost their investment in crypto this year. Well, Crypto Hulk. It looks like I'm a peewee investor for a reason. Yeah, because you don't know what whales do. Watch my show so you can learn, all right? There was research done by a company called Nickel Digital, and it showed that nearly 3 out of 4, 75% of institutional investors. Not dumb shit people that leave fucked up comments on my show. Not those knuckle draggers. We're talking about institutional investors plan to increase their existing investment in crypto and are what? Positive about the sector in the short term and the long term. Let me repeat that. Institutional investors are positive about the crypto space in the short and long term. Totally opposite of all these fucking dummies that leave comments here about, oh, why is it taking so long? Why is it only 60 cents? I've been waiting 7 years. Fucking morons. I was looking at the article. Okay. Data collected by Nickel Digital showed that around 74%, okay, I was off a percentage, 74% of institutional investors and wealth managers with digital asset exposure to increase buying this year. Oh, Crypto Hulk. See, look, dummies out there that don't know shit. Whales will be increasing their buying this year. They're not selling like you are. Oh, I don't know. I think I should sell off. Oh, I don't want to get wrecked. Oh, whales are buying. Whales are not selling. Okay, I'm just going by the research right here. According to Nickel Digital's new research, approximately 87%, we're talking almost all of them, 87% of surveyed institutional participants expressed that current investment opportunities in the crypto appear attractive. Isn't this so opposite everything you're hearing? All the news, oh, crypto's bad and it's taking a hit, and all these other channels, oh, we're just stuck at this level. Now on Crypto Hulk channel, it's very possible I might come out of retirement from not buying after 4 years, because when I read shit like this, whales are coming in to buy. That gives me a green light. Crypto Hulk, maybe you need to start buying some more. When I start seeing shit like this, 87%, 87 fucking percent, that's damn near 100% of whales expressed current investment opportunities in crypto appear attractive. But you wouldn't hear that on regular crypto news channels. Guess what? Wealth and pension funds, people's retirements, they're going to start investing into crypto. They're not afraid. I'm looking at what the whales are doing, and fuck, maybe I need to drop another 5 or 10,000 into some crypto. You know, I'm seriously considering it, because that's what I'm seeing here. Whales are doing. They're looking very optimistic on this crypto space. And I listen to these fucking people that have crypto shows. Oh yeah, market's down. Market's down. Wow. That's when you buy, you fucking dumbass. See, I hear all these people come out to me. Hey, how's it going in crypto? And I'm looking. A lot of times I just don't want to answer. I'm just like, it's not even worth my time. These people are so fucking stupid. You got whales. See, the crypto space, it's not a market. It's before we even have crypto. Now is the time to accumulate. Who the fuck's thinking about selling and staking and all this fucking dumb shit, okay? Prices are the last thing you look at. It's kind of like when you're in boxing, when you see a guy's hip go to the right, you know you're going to get hit with the right, because he's going to get ready to throw his whole hip in and knock you on your ass. The last thing you see is a hand coming at you, correct? That's the price. What you don't see in the crypto space is the right hip is getting back, and the boxer is going to bring an arm back and then throw that hip forward, and just you get a Mike Tyson to the side of the face, and you're out. Okay? Jason Schotch, Gorilla Tape Fund for the Knuckle Draggers. Thank you very much for that. If you notice, they talk bad about crypto and good about blockchain. Robert Driscoll, not scared, late fee, not selling. Stephen Morris, follow the sperm whales, peeps. Yes, so that's that article. I'm just showing that's what the whales are doing. So these people that ask me, yeah, how's the crypto doing? How's the crypto space doing? I feel like saying, well, it's actually the whales are coming in to buy up all the cheap crypto so they can later be fucking trillionaires. I don't know. How's your life? I mean, I just don't know what to say to dumb shit people like that. Copy and a paste. Hold on there, kids. Next article coming up. Hong Kong. I'm going to read an article about Hong Kong. Hong Kong's a Ripple partner. I'll show you after this article is over. Hong Kong Central Bank announces new wholesale CBDC project to support tokenization market. Okay, let me get this settled first. Hong Kong has been with Ripple for 10 years. 10 years. There's been numerous projects. Here's Project Ensemble. There's Project this, Project that. Okay. Let me tell you something. Hong Kong already knows which crypto they've already picked. They've been a Ripple partner for 10 years. You're going to tell me they're announcing a new CBDC project. They don't need to do any more fucking projects. They already fucking know. Let me show you the evidence right now. I'm going to show you the evidence, and then we're going to read the article, okay? Let me do a copy and a paste. Well, we got Tar Heels. Thank you for that donation. Here, Hulk, add to the Deaton Fund. Arthur L. Gensler BS. Stall Tactic Fund. Exactly. Didn't get notified. I'm going to rewind, says XR Poseidon. Okay. Here's a video about Hong Kong. It's 1 minute, 13 seconds long. I want you to go to the 31-second mark. Watch the video after I'm done. 31 seconds. When you get to the 31-second mark, you're going to see this. Ripple Hong Kong, copyright 2014. Largest Ripple gateway in Hong Kong. Ta-da! There's your evidence right there. Hong Kong has been a Ripple partner for at least 10 years. They're coming out with this article talking about announces a new wholesale CBDC project. Oh my fucking God, these people are liars. And it's for like tokenization market. Okay. Project Ensemble will seek to explore. Oh, they're going to do more exploring. 10 fucking years with Ripple, and that's not enough exploring? See what I mean? These people are straight up fucking liars. I just showed you the evidence. Project Ensemble will seek to explore innovative financial market infrastructure that will facilitate seamless interbank settlement of tokenized money. Hong Kong Central Bank has announced the start of Project Ensemble, a wholesale CBDC, that's Ripple, sandbox to further research and test tokenization use cases. Listen to this load of shit right here. Hong Kong has been exploring wholesale CBDCs since 2017. Oh, really? Oh, too bad. I guess they didn't find the article that I just showed you from 2014. Oh, but they officially began researching a retail CBDC in 2021. Oh, so you're telling me that for 7 fucking years, Ripple goes to Hong Kong in 2014. It takes 7 years, and then Hong Kong officially begins to research it? Come on, man. I can't believe this dumb shit. See, here's the reason you watch my program, because I'm a deep diver, and I find evidence that this article is a fucking load of shit, okay? Because 2014 is when Ripple got there. They haven't been like exploring this shit for 10 fucking years. How ridiculous is this? But if you don't watch Crypto Hulk Show, you wouldn't know what I'm teaching you right now. Hong Kong Central Bank announced the start of a wholesale central bank digital currency project to support the development of the tokenization market. I'm done with this article. If I have to read any more, I'm going to fucking throw up. Okay? Because these fucking stupid asses think that I'm going to believe what they write in a story. I already deep dived this story. This story's horseshit, okay? Tar Heels. Thank you again for another donation on the channel. Appreciate it. Dollar down, gold up. Crypto soon to follow. That's just my opinion. Remember, we got to have a major crash. And I feel cryptos are going to drop as well. We've got to have a black swan, everybody. So don't be, no, okay. Maybe we get some kind of little uptick or something, but it's going to crash. Everything's going to fucking dump. And then golds and precious metals are going to skyrocket. You might see like I'm telling you, you might see an XRP goes from 60 cents down to, I don't know, 20. I don't know if it will. But when people get desperate and they lose their jobs or whatever, you can't be buying crypto. But guess who's going to be buying it? The whales. So as the economy gets really bad, maybe the crypto price goes up because whales are buying it. Like, I don't know how all this is going to go. I presume that's how it'll go. The economy will be bad. People lose jobs. Banks will start shutting down. It's going to be chaotic. Black Swan, global world event. Whales, maybe it might start dumping. It might be a green light because whales will start buying billions and trillions of crypto. They're not putting money in cash. The real estate's crashing. You got crypto, gold, shit like that. So I can't fortune tell everything, all right? S. Haraib has been a member for 4 months at the 2024 crypto explosion level. S. Haraib, thank you very much for that donation. S. Haraib-1 is a regular on the show. You got Michael Gilbert there, says facts. Question, we got a question from Sean B. If countries are already using XRP for cross-border, wouldn't that free up the 27 trillion nostro vostro? Now remember, there's some things that cause the full price of XRP. I don't know what the actual price of XRP is now. Maybe it's really 60 cents because maybe the banks are using it, but they're not using it that much. Maybe it's in like a test phase, right? Where it's real money. And B of A sends money to Banco de Mexico or whatever. Maybe they send, $100,000 or 200,000. So maybe they're sending it now on the private ledger, and it's real money. Maybe the price is 60 cents on both ledgers. Okay. So, but they're not sending that much. Okay. They're getting, okay, here's what I believe. This is just what I believe. Strictly Crypto Hulk opinion, because Sean B asked the question. So I'm going to use my imagination. And I'm going to use some knowledge that I've built over the past 4 years. But we know there's another ledger. We know Ripple's been making deals with countries and companies and banks. We know that some countries or banks have said they're gonna greenlight XRP. Some have already done it. So that leads me to believe they're using the XRP, not at 100%, but they're using it. You get it? And more countries are coming on board, and they're using the XRP, but in smaller amounts. Maybe they're sending 500,000 at a time or something, or 50,000 bucks. Remember, with crypto, you got to have global crypto regulations, number one. And then number two, global tokenization of real world assets. That's when the price goes crazy. All right. So when you take gold and back XRP, XLM, and XDC and all these good cryptos, whether it's Algorand and all these things, HBAR and shit like that, CeeLo, when you get the crypto regs, the global tokenization, that's when you get fucking rich. Okay. So right now, it's a 60-cent XRP, in my opinion. And that's what's used on the private ledger. And they're just sending small amounts. You don't need now. I think sometimes when we see big glitches on exchanges, I think it's possible they're sending 5 million at once or something. And then boom, XRP comes out to $10,000 and like, oh shit, turn it off, turn it off. So I think that's kind of what happens is they test it with small amounts, but then they need a big chunk. So they just, somebody moves something on an exchange somewhere or whatever, and it just boom, it shuts off the power for a while. That's kind of like my opinion, all right? I don't know. All right, let's go. Where are we at? Next articulo. Let's go to the Gary Gensler article where Gary Gensler refuses 2 times. I heard this article online, part of it, and I found the article on my own. Somebody had the video of it, and I watched it. Of a burn of XRP. Of course, every transaction burns off like a half of a percent, whatever it is. That's on purpose, so you can't slip stuff in the back door. All right. Here's the article. When asked if the United States SEC sees Ethereum as a security, Gary Gensler refuses to answer in the latest interview. On March 6th, U.S. SEC Chair Gary Gensler appeared on Bloomberg television. I watched the video, and there's a couple hosts there. He shared his thoughts on the SEC about climate. So Gary was there initially to talk about the illegal practice. What Gary wants to do is force every business to do a carbon review and see how bad they are for the environment, and then put that in the SEC stuff. That you can't. That's illegal. Trump will overrule that. So Gary was on the show initially to talk about that. His latest communist move to have us all riding around on bicycles and eating plants, okay, and living in huts that were made out of mud and dead tree twigs. And then for breakfast, or we can eat bugs and shit like that. I'm gonna make this article real short because there's really not a whole lot to it. In the article, it shows us right there. Actually, I'll send you the article. Well, I don't think I could send the video, but it's in the article. If you go to my article and scroll down, you see the video, then you can click on it there. um, Twice during this interview, Gary was asked, is Ethereum a security? Gary refuses to answer the question. Just straight up. Now, he wants to regulate crypto, but he doesn't want to tell you. He's that crooked teacher that will give you a test, but not tell you what you got wrong. Let me tell you something. Gary was a college professor, and I use that term very loosely. He gave tests. Now, let me ask you something. If you want to keep the crypto space positive and honest, right? That's what they want. They want it positive. They want an honest, regulated crypto space. Okay, let's. I totally agree. But why is it Gary can't be honest and tell us which ones are securities, for God's sakes, right? Have you noticed this? He's trying to have a transparent and open and fair crypto market, but he's not being open and fair. This is like total hypocrisy. This is embarrassing. I'm right now embarrassed to be an American because of Gary Gensler and how he forces us to show our carbon credits and all these things and to show how bad our businesses are for government or for the planet, but he can't tell us the questions we got wrong on the test. Like, what's the deal, dude? Like, that's what that article's about. He's a master manipulator. Sean B, 1,700 non-disclosure agreements. Yep, that's what Ripple's got. My water's gone. I got one more article to read. Then the show will be over. Let's go with, I might be able to slip 2 articles in, but maybe one. Philippines. Here's my article. Philippine government blocks unlicensed crypto exchange sites, and Binance is not quite affected. So here's what we got going on. The Philippines is out there blocking crypto websites. Okay, they want all the crypto websites that the Filipino people can see. They want to be licensed in the Philippines. All right. Now, what was interesting is they passed a law that said that. The Philippines passed a law about 3-4 months ago. It says, oh, if you want to operate a exchange in the Philippines, you got to have a license. But the Filipinos never go after Binance. They shut down what's called MiTrade, M-I-Trade, and then Octa FX, O-C-T-A, and then FX. They just shut those 2 down, but not Binance. I wonder why. Very interesting. It says here, they issued a warning against Binance in November. There's really not a whole lot in this article. It's just basically that. Remember I told you, there'll be 100 exchanges. Then in the end, there'll be like 10. Well, maybe Binance is one of these 10, okay? Maybe they got the money to, I don't know, bribe governments or something. Maybe they have the money to do all the stuff. Okay, there's a couple ways to put, the big banks want to get into crypto, okay? But they don't want to compete. So what a government needs to do, and I'm just using a government. Well, my name is Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. Don't listen to anything on the show. Everything on the show is a complete lie. Just thought I'd put that out there. If I'm a government, and I'm being bribed by banks, and they're like, "Hey, shut down all these exchanges." What I'm going to do is try to get all these exchanges. I'm going to try to call cryptocurrency either a security, or I'm going to call them something. If they're money, then I can get the banks involved. If I call these cryptos a commodity, I can get the CFTC involved. See what we're saying? And as I do this, I can force an exchange. Okay, Mr. Exchange, you have cryptos that are commodities, securities, and money. Now, you're going to have to be SEC authorized, CFTC authorized, and a bank authorization. That might only cost you about $1 million. Get it done, or else you can't sell any more crypto. See, that's how it works. Now, if they got $1 million, let's make we're going to make this process for you to get certified so expensive. We're going to make it cost $100 million. So you're gonna have to do environmental impact studies. Then you're gonna have to do this. Then you're gonna have to do that. And, da, 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 da. And by the end, when it's done, it's gonna cost $100 million. That's gonna put 90% of these cryptos out of business. The crypto exchanges. And that's where we end up with 10% left. Okay. Then when everybody goes bankrupt, guess what? The banks come in and scoop up the different exchanges that they want, and they don't got to buy them for a full price now. They can go pick up an exchange with 70, 80, 90% off. Imagine that. The banks come right in, swoop the commodities up, this, that, and then they're back in business, and they put everybody else out of business. That's how it's going to happen. The Philippines is doing that right now. Now, what I want to show you is the Philippines is a Ripple partner. I want to show you what we got here. Right there. Here, further leverage. So what we're looking at, September 2022. This is a Team Ripple. It's a Ripple page. Ripple, the leader. Okay, we're going to the 26-second mark. 26 seconds. Here we go. It's titled, let's just read. Ripple, the leader in enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, today announced that iRemit, so it's I hyphen in the word remit, the largest non-bank remittance service provider in the Philippines, will expand its use of Ripple on-demand liquidity. That's using XRP to improve its cross-border treasury flow. I'm going to stop with that. Philippines is a Ripple partner. I'm just letting you know. And it kind of relates to the crypto exchange deal, because if a particular exchange is not going to work with Ripple, or if Ripple says, hey, get them out of your country, they're no good, then that's what the Philippines is doing. They're going with Ripple, XLM, XDC. And if that particular exchange is not playing ball with Ripple, who are Ripple's partners? Pretty much most all the legitimate banks, JP Morgan, this, that, and so forth. If JP Morgan tells Ripple, hey, Ripple, go tell the Philippines, get rid of those exchanges they got there. What are their names again? Let me see. MitTrade and Octa FX. Then Ripple goes and calls up the Filipino president and says, hey, get rid of MitTrade and Octa FX. They're done. Okay. They're garbage platforms. They're not willing to work with us at Ripple and this and that. Get rid of them. That's how the stuff works. That's my opinion from what I would guess. The beauty of all this is everybody wants to be number one, causing a huge demand for XRP. Many will have an automated market maker. Yeah. I think that'll be a wrap for tonight. It's 54 minutes. I got one article left. I can save that for tomorrow morning. Now I get to go to work and spend an hour or two putting together tomorrow morning's show. I think we'll do that. My name is Crypto. That's the end of the show for today. I'm going to look for news for tomorrow morning at 6:30. If I find news, I'll have a show. And until then, I'll see you.